What's up, everybody, and welcome to myGSPN GameDay, where we talk high school sports. As you know, my name is Anthony Coleman, and shout out to our sponsors for paying the bills, GardenGrocer.com and UDiscover Florida. Please don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and make sure you're following along with all the exciting stuff we have going on here, including a chance to win a PS4. Easy thing to do, just like our pages, tag 2 friends, and share it, man. Easy to win a PS4. But we're gonna get into action here. We are going to the City of Palms tournament tomorrow. Me and your boy Gonzo, the best teams in the country, the best players in the country, man. It's gonna be amazing. The City of Palms is in its 47th year, and it is the premier boys basketball tournament all around. Since 1994, over 92 players have been drafted in the first round of the NBA, man. Insane. And right now, there are over 70 players playing on NBA rosters. So you know all the best players are going to be in this tournament, and they're going to have bright futures, not just somebody who's hyped up and then just falls away. But starting Wednesday, man, some exciting games. Bashan is going to be taking on Scotlandville Magnet out of Louisiana. Bashan has won 3 of the last 4 state championships in Missouri, and they beat the remaining 4 teams by average of 22 points, straight smacking everybody. They are led by senior Kobe Clark and Cameron Fletcher, who's going to be committed to Kentucky and the number 40th ranked player in the country. That man's a dog out there. Next game up, Charlotte's going to be taking on Lakewood. Lakewood's one of the best teams in Florida, but they've had a few tough losses this year, including a big one to number 1 ranked Montverde Academy. They are led by senior Jamel Reynolds, who's committed to UCF, and junior Oatman Delancey. And for the last game of the night, we have McEachin taking on Roman Catholic. McEachin lost one of the top players in the country, banned in Boston, but they are still loaded with talent. Randy Brady, who's ranked 80th in the country, and you cannot forget about arguably the best point guard in the country, City of Palms MVP last year, Max Preps National Player of the Year last year, Sharif Cooper, who's committed to Auburn. I can't wait to see him go into battle, and that's a great way to close out the first day of the City of Palms. Second day, also loaded with a whole bunch of talent, man. Riverview taking on Whitney Young. Whitney Young is returning a lot of guards, a really guard-heavy roster with another top 25 talent, DJ Stewart, who's going to Duke. Shout out to Duke, man. Shout out to Duke. Also, some of the best teams in the country. We see IMG Academy is going to be having a big game there. They are the 2019 Geico National Championship, so they are loaded again, man. Fresh off a championship. They have Jalen Johnson going to Duke, Mark Williams going to Duke, and you can't forget about their dog, Jaden Springer, who's committed to Tennessee, ranked 15th in the country. Montverde Academy, the number 1 ranked school in the country, has a big game against Sanford School. Sanford welcomes back 11 of their 12 players, including senior Jeray Davis, who averaged 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Montverde Academy is loaded once more again after making it to the national championship last year, but lost to IMG Academy. They are loaded back, man. Cade Cunningham's committed to Oklahoma State, and don't forget the big transfer, Scotty Barnes from Florida State University, man. They've been amazing this year, a big, long team. And speaking of big, Dayron Sharp from North Carolina holds down the middle, man. It's going to be a great game between Sanford and Montverde to close out the last game of Thursday. All right, and on a Friday, which is going to be our last night, there's also loaded with a lot more games. Hamilton Heights Christian Academy is going to be taking on West Oaks Academy. West Oaks Academy is headed by head coach Kenny Gillen, who recently got his 100th win with the school following an amazing comeback versus Schoolhouse Prep. They are led by senior Selton Miguel, who's committed to Kansas State, AJ Neal, and transfer AJ Staten. Don't forget big man Freezy Frager holding down the middle. Also for Friday night, Sunrise Christian Academy versus St. Francis Academy out of Maryland. Sunrise Christian returned a lot of big starters, including Kendall Brown, who's ranked 18th in the state, and ranked 18th in the country for juniors, Jaden Stone, who's ranked 75, and junior Zach Clements. Now for the final game of Friday, which features probably the best team in the country, Gonzaga College High School. Coach Steve Turner's team won its 3rd championship in 5 years in the WCAC, which is probably the toughest league in the country. They are returning some studs. Terrence Williams, who's committed to Georgetown, they have him ranked 76, but I think he's a little higher than that. And also we have Chuck Harris, who's committed to Butler. There's going to be a lot of great games going on, man, from Wednesday, Thursday to Friday, even the other days on. Sunday with a dunk contest, and Monday when everything ends up. But we're only going to be there until Friday, so stay tuned to see all the highlights and everything from that, man. But guys, that's going to be our show. We'd like to thank our sponsors, GardenGrocery.com.
If you're staying in the Orlando area at one of the Disney resorts, go ahead and place an order for groceries to be delivered to your room at the time of check-in. Save money and time by shopping with GardenGrocery.com. And not to forget, You Discover Florida. If you're looking for a restaurant, hotel, or just for something to do for fun this weekend, go ahead and give them a look on Instagram at You Discover Florida.
All right, guys, that's our show. As you know, I'm Anthony Coleman, and it's your sports, all you, all the time.